Top 10 tips for overcoming low self-esteem. Do you feel low on confidence and self-esteem today? There are 10 simple ways to help you increase your self-esteem and build confidence in yourself. What is the meaning of self-esteem? Each and every one of us have self-esteem. Self-esteem is made up of the thoughts we have about ourselves and plays a role in almost everything we do. Having healthy self-esteem is really important as it helps you make positive choices in your everyday life, gives you the courage to be your own person, have good relationships, and helps you deal with difficult situations. Did you know that 87% of those who have been bullied felt it had a negative effect on their self-esteem? Low self-esteem can have harmful effects on your mental health, your decisions about your appearance, and ultimately, your future. It's not easy to like every part of the way you look, but getting stuck on negatives can really bring down your self-esteem. Other effects of low self-esteem include you avoid difficult situations, sensitive to criticism, anxiety, withdrawal from social situations. You are reluctant to trust yourself. It's important to believe, deep down, that you can change. Change doesn't necessarily happen easily or quickly, but it can happen. Still not sure if you have low self-esteem? It is completely normal to feel negative about yourself from time to time, but if this feeling is long-lasting, then you may have low self-esteem. Picking up on the signs is important so you can build your confidence back up to where it should be. Here are our top tips and the best ways to build and improve your self-esteem. 1. Challenge bad thoughts about yourself. Replace them with more positive thoughts, which celebrate things you're good at. You can do this by writing down a list of at least 3 things you do well. Remember this list when you start feeling low. This will help bring yourself back to reality. 2. Take care of yourself. Eating well and exercising boosts endorphins, the body's natural opiates, which make you feel good on the inside and stimulates a more positive mood. When you exercise, you'll ease stress and feel better about yourself. Having a cheesy dance in your bedroom or going for a jog around the block are great ways to boost your self-esteem. 3. Relax. The constant feeling of stress can play a huge role in low self-esteem. It makes you feel negative thoughts more often. It reduces your confidence, and you'll probably feel too tired to exercise, be social, or do a lot of the things you love. Reducing your stress by taking time out to do something you find relaxing is a great starting point to making yourself feel better. This can be anything from taking a bath, meditation, gaming, indoor, dancing, singing, you name it. If it works for you, it works. 4. Set goals. Take the time every day to think about what you'd like to achieve. Then set yourself realistic goals for each day and keep track of your progress by writing down all your accomplishments. This can be as simple as finishing off a piece of work or tidying up, and we all know how challenging this can be. You'll feel an enormous sense of accomplishment when you've ticked off everything on your list for the day. The trick is to not get bogged down by the list. Some days you won't manage to get it all done, and that's okay too. We all have off days. Maybe make a shorter list for the next day and see how you get on. 5. Help someone out. This can be a friend, family member, or even a classmate who is struggling with their work or having a tough time at school. You could give them some advice or just be there to listen to a problem. It's amazing how much our confidence is boosted when we do selfless things. Do one thing a week to help someone else without expecting anything in return. 6. Take a different perspective. Look at tricky situations from alternative angles. Try to replace thoughts like, "Why should I bother?" with, "I won't know unless I try." By looking at a situation through a more realistic lens, you'll realize that you actually can do what you want. You just need to apply a bit more positivity. By doing this every time you have a negative thought, you'll eventually default to this kind of positivity on the regular, And who doesn't love a go-getter? Sometimes we just need to think and try different things to overcome having low self-esteem. 7. Try new things. Our brains are really good at learning new stuff. And the more new stuff you learn, the better you get at learning it, and the more likely you find things you can be passionate about. Everyone needs a creative outlet: music, art, dance, games, sewing, cooking, web design. All you need to do is get on YouTube and find some tutorials. All the information you need is out there. It's just waiting for you to watch it. DM us on Instagram the best YouTube tutorial videos and let us know you were inspired by this article. 8. Surround yourself with people who make you feel good. Sometimes our friends don't make us feel good, and that's okay. You just need to spend your time with other people who appreciate and care about you more. This doesn't even need to be your friends, but they could be family members, online friends, or neighbors. And those friends who aren't helping your mood, learn whether they are a toxic friend and think about trying to distance yourself from those people who make you feel bad about yourself. It can be a little tricky at first, but even if they're the most popular kid in school or the coolest person you know, it's really not worth hanging out with them if they make you feel rubbish. If you need help, we've written an article with 8 steps to help you break up with a toxic friend, strengthen friendships and relationships, and you'll most certainly feel better about things in the long run. 9. Accept yourself. Nobody is perfect. We all have issues and we all have flaws. Learn to accept your flaws or imperfections and love them, because they are what make you unique. So, work it, honey. Self-acceptance is the key to feeling confident. When people pay you compliments, simply say thanks, rather than brushing them aside or countering them with a negative. 10. Keep visual reminders of things that make you feel good. Mementos are a great way to see all the cool things you've been doing. How about making a wall of fame in your bedroom with snaps of you and your friends? We are living in an age where we have a camera in our pocket at all times. Take more pictures. Capture those memorable moments, and when you look back at them, you'll realize how many awesome things you've done this year.